All right, today we're going to review how to add expressions when we have scientific notation. Now, we don't have any quick shortcut rules for adding, but we learned yesterday that if the base and the exponent are the same, then I can just add my numbers in front. So I need to look first at my exponents. I have an exponent of 4 and an exponent of 4. That means that they are the same, so I can go ahead and add these together. When I'm adding decimals, I want to make sure that I line up my decimal points. And I can fill in any blank with a 0. So 6 plus 0 is 6, 3 plus 8 is 11, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 more is 6, and then my decimal point will go right here. I have 6 and 1600ths, and I know that when I'm adding and my exponent is the same, it just stays the same. We don't add these, we don't multiply them. Addition is a different operation. And so if I have 10 to the 4th, it stays 10 to the 4th. This answer is in scientific notation because this number falls between 1 and 9. Let's try another problem. I have 3 and 6/10 times 10 to the 6th power plus 2 and 8200ths times 10 to the 4th power. First thing I want to do when I'm looking at something like this is see what operation am I doing. I am adding. Okay, I know when I'm adding that I need to look and see if the exponent is the same. Is the exponent the same? No, this one is 6 and this one is 4. I usually like to figure out which one's the larger exponent and then make the smaller exponent larger. That works easier for me, but if you want to make this smaller, you can do that too. So I say that the larger exponent is 6, so I want to change my 10 to the 4th to become 10 to the 6th. Now, how many place values did I change that by? I changed this by 2 place values, and it went up 2 place values. If this went up 2 place values, in order to keep my expression equivalent, this needs to go down 2 place values. So I'm going to I'll rewrite it down here. I have 2 and 8200ths. It needs to go down 2 place values because this one went up 2. So I'm going to go to the left 2 spots. 1, 2. We'll put a 0 as a placeholder. I now have 0.0282 times 10 to the 6th. Now both of these are 10 to the 6th, so I can go ahead and add my numbers together. I'm going to rewrite it so it's easier for me to see. I make sure when I'm adding that I line up my decimal points, 3 and 6/10, and 0.282. I'm going to erase this then. My decimal points are lined up, and I am adding. Put another decimal point down there. I can fill this in with zeros. 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 8 is 8. 0 plus 2 is 2. 6 plus 0 is 6. Am I still in scientific notation? Yes, I am. I have 3.6282. And now I know that I changed these both to the 6th, so it's times 10 to the 6th power. We're going to do one more that deals with subtraction. I'm going to have 3 and 9/10 times 10 to the negative 3rd power. And that's going to be minus 6 and 7/10 times 10 to the negative 4th power. Again, the first thing that I want to do is check out what am I doing with these 2 expressions. Well, I am subtracting them, and so I know I don't have any real quick shortcuts for subtraction, but I know that my bases need to be the same. Right now, they are not the same. One is -3 and one is -4. We want to change one of ours. Now, this is what I see most students doing, so I'm going to follow this path. I usually like to change the smaller number into the bigger number. And this one's actually the smaller number because it's farther to the left on a number line. But a lot of my students yesterday wanted to change this, so we're going to do that like they were doing it. So we're going to change both of these to the negative fourth. If I go from 10 to the negative third, which is right here, the negative third, and I go to the negative fourth, did I go up a place value or down a place value? I went down one place value. So if I went down one place value here, I need to go up one place value here. So my 3.9 will go up one place value, and I now have 39 times 10 to the negative third. Sorry, to the negative fourth. I just wrote this down wrong. If I have negative third, I'm going down one place value. I'm at negative 4. Now both of these are at negative 4. So I can go ahead and subtract. 39 minus, and where does the decimal point go on 39? It goes right here. I know that I need to line up my decimal points. Can I do 0 minus 7? No, so I borrow. That becomes 8. 10 minus 7 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. And 3 minus nothing is 3. I now have 32 and 3/10. And we know that this is now times 10 to the negative fourth. Ooh, I'm totally done, except for not, because this is not in scientific notation. My decimal point is in the wrong spot, so I need to move it. And I'm going from 32.3, I need to make it 3.23. Now, did I make it bigger or smaller? Well, I went from 32.3 to 3.23, so I made it smaller by one place value. If I made this one place value smaller, I need to make this one place value larger. So I'm going to add 1 to the place value. What's one place value larger than negative 4? Well, 1 bigger is negative 3. There is your final answer. 3 23/100 times 10 to the negative third. You have the rest of your worksheet to complete, and then bring it up to us when you're finished. Good luck.